Why do I always see on Instagram short clips of black women fighting?
Oh my God.
Why I can't see any other Chinese, whites, Portuguese, Spanish, Jewish women fighting? Why is this 90% black women? Why?
This is so embarrassing. When you get how the media, see what happens, not all, but especially black women, they give bullets to the system. Why would you give bullets to the system who's going to shoot you with it? So they act like animals. Not all black people, not all black women or men, but 90% of what we see on Instagram and Facebook, it's embarrassing.
And especially women.
Women, because they don't know who they are. And they get upset with black men who don't want to date a black woman. You see? So if when you come into the kingdom of God, color goes out the window.
Correct.
God will send a man or woman, I don't care if she's white, black, brown, or red. But when it comes to identity politics, you gotta marry a black woman. Why? Okay? So we see women on Instagram and social media acting like this. It feeds into the monstrosity of the system. This is where you get the term monster or sea monster for a human. The term monster becomes monstrosity. So a monstrosity comes from its root term, monster.
What does monstrosity mean?
It means to act like the nature of an animal or a humane civil rights or humane society. Well, civil rights means the civility of an animal. To common animal. That's what civil rights mean. See, the problem, I'm going to get back to the women here in about 2 minutes. The problem with the civil rights era, from 1955 to 1968, you cannot deal with the sin factor through civil rights. Civil rights, you can correct a legal civility law, but it doesn't deal with the moral sin factor. Dr. King, I'm going to say this. Dr. King was a whore. He slept around with women.
He was promiscuous.
That's it. Man of God, but yet he practiced whoredom. A lot of black people, they're not going to like this. I don't care. My assignment is to expose the system. I don't care if you're black or white. So women acting out. It's her pain, it's her trauma. But at the same time, the greatest danger to black America is not racism.
What is?
The greatest danger to black America is the lack of black fathers in black homes. That is the greatest danger.
It's killing the community.
That's it. Because when you have that black father in that home, he can help his son and daughter how to evade the system. So you won't give the system bullets to arrest you when you act like a fool. A a mother is not designed to be a father. She's not designed, Brother Paul. That's not her nature.
And the vice versa.
And vice versa. See, a father is not designed to nurture the child. That's the mother's job. She's designed to nurture the child. The father is designed to bring masculation to the son and to teach the daughter how to be feminine. Okay? Not masculine. And the reason why a lot of women want to act masculine, most of them don't have fathers. And there's a reason why a lot of men want to act Okay, emasculated, there's no father. So we talked about this word, they've been buck broken, B-U-T-T or B-U-C-K, broken. Rappers wearing skirts and dresses. NBA players like Russell Westbrook wearing dresses. That means they are emasculated. I don't care how much money they make. They've been buck but broken. And so as well as these women. See, the system, for the most part, I got to say this as we end this. There's no white person called 50 cent, quarter, nickel, penny. Iced tea, ice cube, ice tray, ice pop, icicle, 6'9", 2'9", 3'6", garbage, gorilla. We don't know who we are. We're the only group of people on the planet we don't know who we are. So we call yourself gorilla, okay? You call yourself Snoop Dogg, Sneaky Cat, Big Fat, all of these slave names. Because there's still slaves here. I don't care how much money you make. The Simpson says, you could be a multimillionaire, but only within the crab barrel system. If you attempt to be a billionaire outside of the system, Kobe, Nipsey Hussle, Chadwick Boseman, they will unalive you and take you out. So slavery was started by the Rothschilds. Yes, by the Rothschilds through the Dutch East Indian Company and through the Dutch West Indian Company for the distribution of slaves to the Eastern and Western hemispheres. And the slave ships were shaped like the sole, most of them, of a tennis shoe, not all, which takes us to sneakers, to the athletic shoe industrial complex, where Nike has made trillions off of black people. Remember the Civil War? And I'm done. Between October 12th to October the 9th, the Civil War, financed by the Rothschilds, financing both sides. Do you know who made the Confederate flag? It was not a white person. It was a lawyer by the name of Judah Philip Benjamin. Judah Philip Benjamin was the Secretary of War in State for the Confederacy. He created the letter X. Remember the original flag of Mexico, not the one that's flying now, but their viceroy, the Viceroy of Spain, the original flag of Mexico with the X, a red X. Or King John received a flag of a cursing from Pope Innocent III, okay, during the year of 1215, created not a Union Jack flag, but a flag as a curse upon the British crown and upon the British people. So Judah Philip Benjamin was a Rothschild agent. Judah Philip Benjamin had created with Rothschild money a Khazarian secret society called the Ku Klux Klan. The Klan was, we've been told a lie, that Albert Pike, a 33 1/2 degree, Scottish Rite Mason out of Arkansas, and Nathan Bedford Forrest, another 33 1/2 degree, Scottish Rite Mason, created the Klan. That's a lie. They were just the white faces. Albert Pike, Nathan Bedford Forrest, was contracted by the Rothschilds through Judah Philip Benjamin to be the face of the Klan, but the money changers behind the scene was the Rothschilds through their puppet and agent, Judah Philip Benjamin, a pedophile. So the Ku Klux Klan, created out of the annals of the Knights of the Golden Circle, or Circe, needed to assassinate someone. Wait a minute now. You heard of President Abraham Lincoln.